Well, here we are again. Episode 14 of J. Tombstone's Photo Drawer. Let's get going. Just dive in. Something small first. It's a wallet size of the photographs when this summer I changed my name to Tombstone. Joy Putman took all these pictures of me and being all gothic in the cemetery, and that's one in a little it's a lovely little picture. I don't know what to do with that. I think I'm going to put that out on an altar. I think actually just going to in this another envelope. I have all my envelopes, and I tried to put them in alphabetical order this time, so hopefully it'll help me stay a little organized. Let's review. I've got 1 through 12. Anything about school. Frameable, which I think is frameable. Glitter, the glitter clown envelope. Landscapes and scenery. Me and people I love. Mobile, New Orleans, NOLA, performances, photo career, and the Thompsons. And I have a box for memorabilia, any sort of books or stuff that doesn't fit into actual photographs. Okay, onward. Oh, she does not want this scene, but I didn't set my timer. I almost didn't set my timer. Let me set my timer. Okay, it's going. 30 minutes. And I'm like already a minute in, so, whatever. It's a picture of Venus. I don't know if she was purposely looking like a prisoner, but, I don't think so. She's just wearing some striped pants and a weird shirt. And that's her in my old apartment, at Ursuline. And therefore it goes to New Orleans. NOLA. Here's a much better picture of Venus beating her mug out of her mind, the lady in red with her red afro. Who knows what that was for? Probably, I don't know. I mean, with Venus, it could have just been Tuesday, That goes in NOLA, because that was definitely in NOLA. She's in my old bathroom, the bathroom at Ursuline, 1314 Ursuline, definitely. This is a picture of a shelf in my bedroom when I was living at Church Street. I'm not going to turn it on right now. Turn the camera. Little girl, quit it. But right now, Fuzz is in her laundry basket, which she likes to wear like a turtle. Well, here, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to do it real quick. There's Fuzz in a laundry basket. And she's trying to get away. Go. And she likes to walk around the house in the laundry basket. And she may be getting into this while off camera while I'm talking about all this. So now you know what. Now you'll know what you're hearing. I don't have to discuss it any further. That's Fuzz over there being her turtle. She looks like a turtle. Okay. This photograph is from it's a picture of a shelf in my bedroom at the Church Street address in Mobile. You'll see there's a Barbie gift bag. A Barbie gift bag. Oh, girl, quit it. Here, I'm going to take the turtle shell off. There you go. Haha. Now, what are you going to do? Okay. A Barbie gift bag, a McDonald's Rubik's Cube, and a stuffed Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes bowl. That's what's on the shelf in my room, my old bedroom. That goes in Mobile. That was a shelf in Mobile, my bedroom in Mobile. I never went to my prom. But like the year after I graduated, this friend of mine, I don't does it say her name? I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. But I think she was a friend of Brandy Napier's, and I'd already graduated high school, and Brandy Napier's friend, for some reason, I went to the prom with them. I don't even remember why. So this is my prom picture, because it's the only prom I ever went to. This is me and the chick, Brandy's friend, and that smile. It looks like, can you even get it? I've never liked the look on my face in this picture. It's so bad. Hold on. Got it? Like, what is that smile? It's bad. It's bad. Oh, and even though, I mean, it's a rule breaker, but I'm going to put it in 1 through 12, because I graduated. I went there the year after I graduated. I went to prom. A different prom, not my school either. It was like I don't even remember what school it was, but I did not go to the BC Rain prom ever. Uh, it's a very dim picture, or darkly lit, of my dear friend, Ambrosia Salad, Ray Henry Ulrich, doing a number in, I think that was the Shim Sham. Yeah, that's definitely Shim Sham. And yeah, he was so amazing. He was so amazing. And I thought, of all the people I've known in my life, I thought that Ray Henry Ulrich, aka Ambrosia Salad, who you can find on Spotify as Radio Jesus. He's got an album on Spotify under Radio Jesus. That's my friend Ray Henry Ulrich, Ambrosia Salad. I thought that he was going to be like a huge star. I really did. He was just so amazing, and he had signed a record contract and all, but dead. Poor Ambrosia. That goes to Noah. I'm doing this on the Day of the Dead too, so I might hold that one out for Ambrosia, unless I come across a better one of Ambrosia. It is Grudge Rockin' Cat and the Straight Eights, and my friend Julie. During my photography career, I took some band photos for them, and that's one of them. It's one of my favorites, And that picture is taken on a ramp. So when it's straight, it's hard to tell because I'm not going to hold it perfectly straight. But I shot it so that the ramp is the horizon, and they're all kind of leaning. So yeah. I don't know if you can really get that without it like being framed or something, but that's the idea behind that photograph. That goes to my photography career. Photo career. Once upon a time, I was a photographer. This is from An Amazing Night, and I think of this night often, and people bring up this night to me often. It was I don't know, probably 90, 2000. I hadn't been living here long. I don't know. Anyway, I went out. There was a fetish party at the old Lucky Chang's, and I went out as Glitter the Clown, and I had Michael Llewellyn here. This is a picture of Michael Llewellyn. And Glitter the Clown, I did all his gore makeup. He's got like shards of glass sticking out of his head, black eyes, a big gash in his chest, like I tried to stab him in the heart, a collar, and I led him down Bourbon Street in a leash. That was when I was still wearing the rainbow wig. Glitter was still wearing the rainbow wig. So yeah, it was it was a beautiful night. It was an amazing night, and it was the night I realized that the leather community, the fetish community, does not know what the fuck to do with me. They cannot handle Glitter the Clown, and many people that I didn't know then have come up to me in years since, and they've been like, "Oh, that was you." Salamander being the most significant one. Salamander, I don't remember Salamander from that night, but Salamander remembers me from that night. And I was like, Yeah, I mean, amazing considering that I became so obsessed with him. This goes in Noah. I love that makeup. I love that story. It was an amazing night. The clown leading the bloody boy down Bourbon Street to the fetish ball. And the people in the fetish ball were like, what is going on there? They all just kind of stood back a bit. I loved it. This is Salamander dancing at Oz. A washed out picture of Salamander dancing at Oz, but a lovely picture of Salamander dancing at Oz, and he's holding his hands up like he's catching the mirror ball. Nola. What's next? I feel like I should know who this is. I know it was a Halloween shot. And this person right here, the guy that's barely in the frame, is Saucy's boyfriend or husband, Bo Robertson. But I don't know who that chick is. I love the outfit. She's on Muppet. I'm just putting it in Nola. Because Steve Brownfield may want the picture because it's his boyfriend. I think I'm throwing this away. I know it's from the night that we did the leather circus thing. The Second Skin crew all did leather circus performers, and Scott Garrett made our outfits, and this was some costume from that night. Anyway, it's like I'm not even going to guess which Indian god because I don't want to sound stupid, but it's an Indian god, the Indian god that looks like an elephant, and I can't remember the name. I have a few ideas going through my head, but I'm not going to say any of them because I just don't want to sound stupid. And I threw it away. I don't care. This is part. There's a whole roll of film that I took around my old apartment at 1314 Ursuline. There's a whole roll of film that I took trying to get some good sexy pictures of Salamander, and that's one of them. Yeah, Salamander looking hot, spreading, yeah, between his legs where I love to be, and yeah, that goes in that one. That almost should go unframeable, but it's not quite. Oh, what else we got here? Oh, we got. This is from my wedding night. My first wedding night. This is when me and Jill were married, and this is at the presidential suite at the Riverview Hotel, the night of our wedding, like the night of the billboard wedding. That's just us trying to look all cute and normal. That goes in Mobile. Mobile. Tiny girl. She's all in it. Cats are going to be all up in this. Whoa! 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 What's it say? 1983. It's 1983. It's me and Renee Sellers, who just recently friended me on Facebook. So, Renee Sellers. Look at that. I'm gonna have to scan that. I mean, really. I'm gonna hold that one out because that needs to be scanned and sent to Renee. She's gonna blow her mind. Onward. I'm not gonna throw it away. This is from when I went to Disney World with my horticulture class, and I don't know. I don't remember why, but because I was trying to blend in, and I didn't want people to know I was gay yet. And so all the other guys, they picked up like some chick, so I picked up a chick. I picked up a girl at Disney World, and this is the girl I picked up. I don't remember her name, don't remember anything. But it says Jill. Okay, it says Jill on the back. So I'm assuming at some point I knew that was her name. And it says me and Jill, and me wearing my Just Say No to Drugs shirt, which was ironic even then. I was already doing drugs. So this gotta go 1 through 12. Yes, I was already doing drugs, and I was wearing a Just Say No to Drugs shirt at school because I thought it was funny that I was doing drugs and wearing a Just Say No to Drugs. Photo career, Christian and Chris in the abandoned house with him tied up. You've seen it. I've seen it. You know, the shot. I've sold them. I sold them. You know, like, not only have you seen it, I've sold them. People have paid money for better shots than that, but from that role. This was the night that Kristen and I did a backup dance for Venus, and the song was Mr. Macho Man, is it true that all the girls want to come on you? And we ripped her dress off, and then we discovered later that night that there was a huge portion of the audience that was on acid, and then we freaked them out. This is a shot from that. That goes to performances. I've got one for performances, and that was definitely an amazing performance that night. And this is Scott Collins, who I had such a fucking crush on, myself in the middle, and Ira Lee Weed at the that they were from my horticulture class, and that's from the Disney World on the balcony, and 1 through 12. Yeah, Scott Collins. Where the fuck is Scott Collins? Oh god, he was hot. A picture in my hallway of my old house the first night I did drag. And what's it say on the back? J. Tombstone, Sunday, April 28th, 1991, would be the first time I did, well, a drag show. It was the first time I did a drag show. I'd actually done drag as Marilyn Monroe's as a Halloween costume before that, but that's the first time I did a drag show. 1991. And well, this first time I did my own drag show. I did a backup dancer. Anyway, performances. That performances. I was about to put in Mobile, but that's a performance. That goes in performances. Although that wasn't the performance, but that was like pre-performance. This is it's a picture from some fairy. He was dressed up like a fairy when we went to 1993 Gay and Lesbian March on Washington. That was a picture in the subway. There was like a madness in the subway thing, and see, this is one that it doesn't fit into anything perfectly. So I have to just put it in Mobile because it was from that time. Although it's not really from Mobile, it's from Washington D.C. But I'm not going to make a whole envelope of Washington D.C. Oh, there's a book. I should hold that out and put it in the book. No, but yes. I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I have a photo album of pictures from the Gay and Lesbian March on Washington, and that's the Alabama sign. There's like each word, and people are holding it up. I'm not in it. We were not in the front of the Alabama contingency. We were in Mobile, so we were kind of in the middle of the middle of the Alabama contingency. Even I'm going to put that there because I do have a photo album, and I'm going to put them in. Oh my god! There was a time people who knew me. Let's see what year. What year is this? Is 1992. 1992. People who knew me to have a bob, and I swung that bob with attitude. And this was the day I cut the bob off. That was like the last day of the bob. And I had like the bang and swung it around with attitude. Then was short in the back and big bang. And that day I cut all that off and I went orange. I cut it short and orange. Mobile, I guess. Yeah, Mobile. Mobile. There we go. Moving good. Let's see what time do we got here. 15 minutes. Oh look! How great! I would pull this right after it. This is the after shot of what I just showed you. I couldn't have planned that better. I went from the bottom, and you can't tell. And it always made me annoyed with this, and I didn't realize it at the time what was happening. But I worked in photo labs years later. Every time I took pictures of that hair, it always like clearly the people who processed the photos were like, that can't be right. And so I never got a picture of my orange hair that was actually near the color because they always tried to tone it down. I'm sure they were the photo lab ladies were like, that's not right. So that's me and orange hair, but it doesn't even look orange really. It's like, yeah. Mobile, I guess. Yeah, Mobile. There's not one for life moments. I need an envelope. This is major life moments. Cutting that ball off was a major life moment. You know. Yeah. Okay. Because I really want to throw this away. Because it's kind of insignificant in my world, but it's so significant. And what is going on here? This is from the 1993 Gay and Lesbian March on Washington, which was also the last time the AIDS quilt was displayed in its entirety. And what is going on there is a picture of the stage, and they read all the names, like all the names. And it went on for like I think days. It went on for days, and just like one group would come up after the next to read all the names of the people who had died of AIDS in 1993. And yeah, and that's what's happening in that picture. And it's like, but as a picture, it's like whatever. But I mean, really. My first instinct was to throw it away, but I can't throw that away. Really? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? On previous episodes of J Tombstone's Photo Drawer, we've discussed my friend that a guy I dated named William. We've seen pictures of him in his underwear, and we came to New Orleans, and that's a picture of me and him and his little straight friend people in Jackson Square. I'm putting it in NOLA. We're putting it in NOLA. Which is going to need a much thicker envelope soon. We just showed the picture of me and Christian the night of the night we did the drag number, ripped her clothes off. This is the outfit Venus had on before we ripped it off. It's really just a trash bag, and like it's well done. It's like kind of a well belted trash bag, and we came out and ripped it off. Like that was the outfit she started because she started off doing a Grace Jones performances. She started off doing a Grace Jones number. I can't remember what it was. One of the slow Grace Jones songs, and then it like went, needle across the record, and we came out, ripped it off, and went into Mr. Macho Man. But I didn't get to throw the last one away. I'm definitely throwing this away. This is from the Gay and Lesbian, the 1993 Gay and Lesbian March on Washington. It's just a picture of the Washington Square with a bunch of, woo! There were 1.1 million, I think they estimated, that marched. But I don't need it. I don't know, like, whatever. I don't need to prove it. This is my last birthday party at Mobile, and The girl's name's Shannon, and I don't remember either of those guys' names. Shannon, I love you. She also worked at the photo lab, so I would imagine you understand, Shannon. And I have other pictures of you that are much better than that one. Don't need it. Don't take it personally, Shannon. And to the two guys whose name I don't remember, whatever. This is, oh, there's a year on it. Good. That's my mom. 1981, Jay Tombstone in the kitchen. And I obviously, after the first time I saw the B-52s, and I'm wearing my B-52s concert shirt and in the kitchen at my old house making food or something. I loved that shirt. That shirt was one of those that got sacrificed to Glitter the Clown. There was a time when every time I got in clown drag, it was I don't remember. I mean, I could explain how it came to be, but I had to kill a shirt every time. Glitter manifested, I would have to kill a t-shirt. And it became like a thing because like I had all these shirts that I loved, and I was like, I don't, watching them like dwindle, dwindle, dwindle. So it always felt like a good little, like, one of my favorite shirts would die for, a night of clowning. So for years, probably a little over a decade, yeah, every time Glitter manifested, a shirt would die. I would kill one of my favorite t-shirts that was getting old. Anyway, that goes in Mobile. Mobile. That whole story had nothing to do with the picture that nonetheless. Mobile. That shirt did die too. I have a poster that looks just like the same image though. This was the first year, my first Mardi Gras salamander. He dressed me that year, and that is me with a clown, which I thought was funny that it was Mardi Gras Day, and I'm in some little, just not generic, but nondescript Mardi Gras costume, and I take a picture with a clown. That goes in Nola. I might need to, get just one whole folder for Mardi Gras, really. Let's see. This is taking me a minute. There's Christian, and it seems like she's watching something, but and there's other people, but I don't know who that is, where they are, or what they're watching. But it's very intent, and I don't care. Love you, Christian. Gone. Oh, this is the Night of the Leather Clown Circus Halloween party, and that's me and Steve Brownfield, aka Saucy. That is Gutter the Clown and Saucy. Nola. Saucy. This is a picture of there's Saucy again, Saucy and Bo, and that's Jeremy and his boyfriend. I can't remember, but I'm doing good to remember that many. There's Bo, Saucy, boyfriend, and Jeremy. Sorry, boyfriend. Nola. A Polaroid. Oh, an old Polaroid. Just woof, woof. It blows my mind when I just reach in the drawer and this is all mixed together. Because this is like a Polaroid from, there's not even a year on it. But I was very young. And I remember my sister Kim put my hair in ponytails. And I think I had some kind of makeup on. And then they were like, haha, we got you in ponytails and makeup. We're going to, like, take a picture. And so I was, like, laughing and trying to run. And, yeah, that's what that is. That's what you're looking at. That's a picture of me, little baby Jay Tombstone. I've got makeup on and my hair in ponytails, and I'm running so that nobody will see the picture. The Thompsons. That will go with the Thompsons. Right. That's not. Yeah. Definitely a family moment there. Next. Mr. Macho Man, is it true? We've seen it. We heard the story. There's just another picture of me and Christian in red and black underwear dancing around, which will go in performances. Oh, what have we here? Oh, Lord. Any negatives? I decided this already, right? Negatives just go in the photo career. There was a time in my life when I said if my house was on fire, the first thing I would save was my drawer of negatives. Yeah. Anthony, you sexy little Anthony, my first stalker, who was just in love with me and called me obsessively. Before I knew who he was, he would call me at work at Second Skin. I mean, at Children's Palace when I was working at the toy store, the Children's Palace toy store. He would call me at work and be like, he would come and watch me at work, and then he'd go home and call me and tell me what I was wearing and something that I'd been doing. That was my first experience with like kind of stalking, and it was very weird. But we eventually became friends. It's a much longer story, but I adore him, and yeah, he came to visit like a few years ago, and he's kind of a sloppy drunk, but I think he's sobered up now. And that was at the last birthday party in Mobile. So we're gonna go to Mobile. Impetus snakes. So it's impetus snakes. Somebody taking off their clothes on stage. You can barely tell what it is. I'm keeping it though. I'm not getting rid of any impetus snakes pictures just for my own. And no. Didn't I say I put them in alphabetical order so that there we go. Yeah. So I keep up with them. Didn't I just say that? And yet I'm lost them. This is Venus in shorts and bra, and she's helping a relatively unconscious guy get his clothes off on the couch in my old 1314 Ursulina dress. That's what's going on there. Venus Chantevis. The guy's barely conscious, and she's taking his clothes off on my couch. That's the life we've led. That's the kind of life I've led. New Orleans, Nola. What I'm going to do with this Nola folder, really. Oh, I got two, so let's just go with them. Holy crap. Which one? Okay, this was, does it have a year on it? Probably does, isn't it? 1985. I went to school like this. Was it Halloween? Yeah, October 31st. Yeah, and I remember my vision in my head when I made this up was that I was mixing Culture Club and Kiss because I loved Culture Club and I loved Kiss, and I thought this look mixed Culture Club and Kiss, and I went to freaking BC Rain looking like this. Please note the wicker chair that we took so many pictures in when I was growing up because for some reason we thought that was the best the best photo background in the house. So there were many pictures. That's going in 1 through 12 because I'm still in school for that. And this one, I say it every time I come across one. The pictures of me and Venus together, you can see how much we love each other. I mean, there's just no hiding it. And this was in Second Skin. I'm dressed as a priest, and this priest habit, Jay Bourne actually ordered for us, like from a church supply house, because his Mardi Gras ball outfit that year was the Cardinal of Venice. The theme of the ball he went to was Carnival in Venice, and he went as the Cardinal of Venice, and he built this big, huge, like stained glass float. It wasn't real stained glass, but it looked like the stained glass, which is famous stained glass apparently, and it was on wheels, and he bought 8 of us full habits, like actual priest habits, as the thing that priests wear, same thing. And this is me and Venus, and she's dressed as a bondage Maleficent, and we're in Second Skin, and just look at us. Just look at us. How much we love each other. I'm a priest. She's the evil Maleficent devil, and we love each other so much. Every picture me and Venus take together, it's like you can just see how much we love each other. Me and people I love. That's his own little folder, right? Me and the people I love. No doubt about it. Next. Oh my god. Okay. There was a time in Mobile, Alabama, I would take Pride Week, Gay Pride Week off, and there would be like a different thing in the bars every night. And this was me. And they were having a country and western night. So I wore my father's clothes, and I've always thought that picture is just bizarre because it's like kind of what my dad would want me to be, but I'm just wearing it as a costume. And note that the thing in the frame behind there, behind me right there, is a chart of all the recognized breeds of American Kennel Club dogs that we had in my yeah, that goes Thompsons. That goes with Thompsons. Thompsons. That was in my the house I grew up in. Let's see. Aww. This is me as Glitter, Salamander. When I was helping Salamander discover his clown, that was one of our things. Like, yeah, I helped him learn to be creepy, and he helped me to learn to be adorable. So we kind of pushed each other in those ways. And so it's me, Salamander, and Tasty, Gail Kiefer. The day of the Easter parade, like before the Easter parade. But yeah. Notice me showing the leg. That was the first time Glitter showed any flesh. Was that outfit made by Salamander Nola? Easter parades. Oh, we're almost done. So this was the last one. Okay, I mean, good lord. This was the night I went to Taboo. The play with Boy George. I saw Boy George on Broadway doing the Taboo, and oops, okay, gotcha. I saw it. And this picture was taken at the club after. We went to the club afterwards, and it's a very close up. But that's where it is. It's I can't remember the name of the bar, the club we went to after that. But that is the night Boy George told me I was beautiful. I looked like that. I had the outfit made. I asked Salamander to make me an outfit that looked like evening wear for a clown, and that's it. And that's another one. This is another one that's like, glitter. It goes under glitter. I was like, where does it go? It's glitter. Okay. There you go. Oh, let's take a look. There's a big envelope that I just picked up. I didn't realize there's a big, like, 8x10 envelope that seems to be packed with a lot of stuff that may be giving a false, make it seem a little thicker than it is. But I've definitely got at least another episode in there. At least another episode. At least one more episode. At least. So, anyway, till next time. This is, Tombstone Sort of a Drawer. Later.